Hey you guys, Hishitori here, and today I'm finally going to share my thoughts, my reviews, and a little speed paint of K-pop Demon Hunters movie that has been out for about over a month ago, and I didn't get to watch it till like a couple of weeks after its release, but that was because I didn't have access to Netflix on my end. So shout out to Mama Natsune for having it on her end. So yeah, W to Mama Natsune. So yeah, I'm finally sharing my review on the movie. And I know I'm like late to the trend because I know a lot of people made their review videos and their arts ever since it came out, like maybe the first couple of days, few days maybe. But yeah, forgive me on that. This video would have been out last week, but I went to the dentist on the day that I was supposed to do like a recording. But that day I was getting some teeth extracted. So yeah, I was going through some painful days. So yeah, so relax and chill with me and enjoy my art on the screen. So here we go. So, K-pop Demon Hunters. What is it about? In my opinion, it's about a group of demon hunters who sing their hearts out to the crowd to protect people from the demons by the harmoon strings and whatnot, and trap the demons underground forever if it turns golden. And over the generations, there's a new group of musical hunters defeating demons. And this is where Rumi and her friends come in. And I'm sure you guys heard this many times from other reviewers that like talked about the movie and expressed it and reacted to it. But this is basically in my opinion, or from what I picked up and what I know much about it after watching it like twice. But yeah, Rumi is basically half demon, and she kept it away from her friends for years, and now her marks are spreading due to her emotions, shame, and lies, and not accepting herself as the person that she is, and so on and so on. But again, I'm sure you know the rest by now if you've seen it. If not, go check it out. But to me, in my opinion, in first impression, I thought this was just gonna be like another kids movie from the clips that I've seen like through social media like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube shorts. I try to avoid most of it. Like I would see maybe like 10 seconds of the clip and I would turn it off. I'd be like, eh. But the more they kept trending it all over social media, I was craving, yes, I said craving, badly wanting to watch it. It was to the point I was getting mad that I didn't have Netflix. But again, thank you, Mama Natsune. So yeah, I finally got to watch it. The first time was on Netflix, and the second time I found other ways because I was really wanting to watch it again because again, it's all over YouTube shorts, it's all over TikTok. I was like, dude, okay, I gotta see this movie again. So I just recently watched it again, not too long ago, maybe like a week ago, and I still love it. To me, I love the movie's energy. Like at first, I thought it was going to be targeting more of the kids audience, but the more I watched it, because I do listen to K-pop myself, K-rock, K-rap, everything, including J-pop and all that. I listen to it, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. So I felt like it was also targeting people's interests, which was amazing, which was great to me. And I love that they did that. Like, come on now, this is Sony animation. The point was that when I first watched it, I mean, I do love animated movies. So when I watched it, I was like, oh, I love the reaction. I love how, like, especially the part, I don't know if I would have the clip if I add it on here, but the part where they were like obsessed with Abby and his abs and they had the popcorn coming out of her eyes. I was like, dude, that is such an expression when it comes to seeing stuff. Like, and it's also reminding me of how anime also does it too. So of course I'm attracted to that. I like watching anime too. So I was like, shoot, why not? This is my movie right here. Hold on. One of my favorite characters is gonna probably be Zoe. I do feel bad for Rumi and her backstory. And then I love Mira. She is like my gothic side. As a kid growing up, I was into like heavy metal and alternative and like dressing into rock outfits, like, you know, with skulls and the t-shirts. I still kind of do that today. No cap. And I still listen to the rock today. But yeah, I love Mira, but I do love Zoe. She's so hyper energetic. She reminds me of me. She really do. Like, I feel such a connection with her. And I'm proud that they did that in the movie, where you always have a group of friends. You always have the leader type, you have the goofy type, and you probably have like the quiet type. You know, it's always a diverse of what you have in the friend group. And I love that what they did and what they put in the movie. I wish it did come out in theaters, because do you know how much money they would be making? Come on. As good as that movie is, as hype of the talk it is, that movie is so bomb. But yeah, so anyway, throughout the whole like story of it, again, I did feel bad for Rumi. Like sometimes it's hard. You would have to keep secrets, but it's because it's like a trauma thing. I think that her aunt put on her, because of course she's half a demon, and everyone is scared of demons, you know, and they always hunt them down. So she was a hunter, so she had to keep her demon side away from her friends, which I kind of feel for that. Like it's hard to like I don't know what it is. Basically, my opinion about it is that sometimes you can keep secrets, but if it's something like that is keeping you from having a good time with your friends, being in the same room with them, whatever you're doing, shoot, them going to the bathhouse together, she couldn't even do that with her friends. I felt bad for Rumi because her aunt put that trauma on her, telling her that she has to hide it. Again, I just felt bad for her. So later on in the movie, of course, you have the Saja boys, this demon boy band that is taking their fans and basically trying to take all their souls and give it to Genwa. What's his name? But yeah, so then Genu comes along. So he had stuff going on in his past as well, and I felt bad for him too. But he was in a trap. He was under the trap of working with Genwa, so he couldn't really do anything about it. It's like he was trapped, just as much as Rumi was trapped with her feeling the way that she felt. Like as far as, you know, she got to keep the secret from her friends that she is half a demon because of her dad. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I'm sorry that it's not too much, but again, I did enjoy it's like the anime type of vibe to it, and they did really attract more of adult fans than kids. But if kids enjoyed it too, then that's cool. So yeah, some of the artwork that I was drawing here. The first one is drawing like the demon cat and the bird in my style if they were like humans, and I thought it was, I love the cat. I know you might as well say like I'm a cat person, but yeah, I really love the cat. The part that killed me the most in the movie was probably him trying to sit the trash can and the plant up with his paw, and it was not working out for him. And I was like, dude, like that's my favorite character. And then you got the bird who's just like, oh my gosh, like But yeah, so those are pretty much my thoughts on how I felt about the movie. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched it, please go watch it. Later on in this artwork, I went ahead and decided to draw Huntrix. I decided to draw them. I was like, let me give it a shot. At first I was like, but then I was like, no, this looks good. But yeah, again, do enjoy, and I thank you guys for watching, enjoying it. And if you enjoyed the movie just as much as I did, do leave it down in the comments below. But yeah, tell me what your favorite song is as well in the comments. Which one out of those songs in the movie is your most favorite?